Welcome back to the channel. I just got this pop-up diorama. It's actually one other kind that I haven't went over yet. It's called a display pack, and it's really meant to go like into a shelf display or something, like a cubicle type deal maybe. But this is the one I was talking about. It's like it's called the dungeon. It's like a green dungeon. So it's meant to look like Castle Grayskull, obviously. Let me get this off. It ain't cooperating. There we go. So it's the dungeon display pack. See if I can get wide enough to get it. It's a big box. And it's also from the Extreme Sets pop-up diorama. Extremesets.com. Dash in there, extreme-sets.com. And we're just going to look at this. This one should be a pretty simple one, because it's basically just backdrops. It's like 4 different backdrops. I think this is going to look nice with my He-Man display when I get to that point. So basically, that's all this one is. Let's see if I can see what it says on the instructions here. Assembly instructions. You get 2 columns and 4 pieces of wall panels. So you can put them side by side, or you can use them individually, like if you had some kind of a display case or something. Oops, sorry, bumped my microphone. I'm trying to get these back here where you can see. I'm sorry. I'll get it back on camera here in a second. Okay, so those look nice. And these are some pretty big columns compared to the ones we had before. The one we had before was for a 1/18 scale set. This is for a 1/12 scale set. These are going to be good size for your He-Man figures. Either your He-Man Origins or your vintage He-Man or your Masterverse figures. You can use them for whatever, but I mean, it's obviously a green stone dungeon. What else is green stone? Castle Grayskull. So they look good. I've been excited about this one. This is not. They also have one that's like a diorama more than this. This is actually 4 different pieces, and they sell them like that so that I'll throw a picture up right here. You can see what I'm talking about, where it's like if you had something from IKEA or something like that, you could have a vertical display. I'm probably going to do mine horizontally because of my setup I already have going. And these really have no assembly required. I mean, you saw me put the columns together already. That was it. The rest of them just fold out. But we'll see what different kind of combinations we can do. Alright, so you got, let's see if I can readjust this. Okay, so you got one that's, I'll tell you what, let me redo something. Okay, I think this is going to work better. It's wider angle. Don't have my light when I go to wider angle, but we'll make it work. Alright, so this one has a stone floor and like a wooden type door, and I don't know if you could use the columns. I don't think they're going to be sturdy enough to hold it up. They really need to be backed up against something with these, so they don't hold themselves up. I guess you could rig them up somehow with something behind them to make them stand up if you didn't have the where you display them didn't have the a wall or something they could sit against. But you can put them side by side pretty much. They kind of don't fit flush. Let me try doing it from the other side, see what that is. Yeah, it's not really wanting to fit flush. But that's where the columns come in, because you can kind of put a column in front of the gap. And it also gives it more of a three-dimensional look that way. So, let me go get some He-Man figures and see what we can make this look like. Okay, this should give you an idea. So, this is a standard card table, and you could probably get 2 of these side by side on the card table. So getting all 4 side by sides pretty big space. So I mean, you can get a lot of display out of this for backdrops. I put a few of my Masters of the Universe figures here, but I could get a lot more on there and have a really awesome scene. That's the new Castle Grayskull from the Origins line. So to give you an idea of the size, I think I'll give you an idea. But yeah, I think this is nice. I'm excited about it. I'm going to set me up a Masters of the Universe display with it. I have the other one ordered, but I guess it's on back order because I haven't gotten it yet. And I've had it ordered for a while. It says in stock soon, so, or restocking soon. So when I get it, I'm going to make a really big Masters of the Universe display and utilize this and the other one, which is more like it's more like the that one I did with the 1/18 scale with the what I use on that. I used that troop transport thing from the Mandalorian. So that video, anyway, it'll be more like that, and it has like stairs and things like that with it. But these are just basically backdrops, and they're cheaper than the standard pop-up diorama ones. I mean, this is considered a pop-up diorama technically, but it's a little different because basically it's just the back and the floor. So, and you can move these columns wherever you want. You can, if you'd rather them give some depth, you can set them in the front. So that's pretty cool. Have like an action scene where you kind of go around some columns. So they're good for if you want to do like some little action figure movies or something. They make good sets for that also. So anyway, I recommend these. I think they're worth it. And like I said, when I get the other one, I'll put them together. I'm going to have a big, I have a big display case that I'm probably going to use for it. It's one I built, and I kind of built it for the sail barge up there, but then I ended up moving it up there. So it's actually over there filled with boxes right now, but it's a big display case. And I'm probably going to try to utilize these in that. And please pardon my messy man cave. I'm kind of reorganizing right now, and it's going to be really cool when I get done. And I'll have some really cool backdrops. When I start getting on camera, I'll have some cool backgrounds of my collection and stuff. And give you all a lot of stuff to look at other than me. But I think I'm going to probably utilize that big space in that shelf I built over there and make it a Masters of the Universe display with all these and the other one I get. So I'm looking forward to setting that up, and that'll free up some space that I have my Masters of the Universe stuff set up now, and I can use it for some Star Wars stuff. So anyway, that is the Extreme Sets Dungeon, and it's called the Dungeon Display Pack. So instead of Dungeon Pop-Up Diorama, it's Dungeon Display Pack. But I threw up a picture earlier so you can see how it would look if you had a vertical display, because it does take a lot of space horizontally. I like it better horizontally though. I mean, if all you had was a vertical space and you just want to display your figures, then that's one thing, but you can set up a huge battle scene or something if you do it horizontally like this. I mean, I could probably put most of my figures in this one giant battle if I set them in the foreground too a little bit and utilize the Castle Grayskull. And I have my old Castle Grayskull, and I have it closed, so it's kind of like the outside, then you have a display that's the inside. So this would obviously be the inside. And I'm looking forward to getting that done so I can share that with y'all. So hopefully sometime by the end of the month, if the other one comes, I can get that done. I'm just waiting for the other one to come. As soon as the other one comes, I'm going to be setting that up. I guess it just depends when they restock. I don't want to try to do it before it comes because I'm definitely going to utilize it, and I don't want to have to redo it all again. So, but I have some cool stuff I want to show y'all that I've made, like some custom dioramas and stuff for Star Wars and things. So I will try to get this little man cave studio that I'm working on set up soon so that I can show y'all that stuff. But thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and check back. I've got a lot of cool stuff in the works, cooler than what I've been working on. I got a lot of projects in the works, so I think y'all like a lot of this stuff that I'm working on when I get it done. But thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.